Hello everyone, welcome back to Knitting Catalog. I'm happy to be in your presence today. Today is another beautiful day for a new tutorial, and today we are going to go into first baby Christmas dress. You know, I'm going to show you how to knit a simple first baby Christmas dress. I don't know if you are the one that have a first mom or a mom at this season and you want to give a Christmas dress to the baby. This is the tutorial that you need. Or you want to knit it for a commercial purpose for this season. This is perfect tutorial for you. So simple, not time taking, and is so adorable. So right now guys, I'm going to show you what I'm going to use. You all know I go for this brand of yarn. This is 3-ply wool medium size yarn, and I'm going to use Christmas colors. You can see what we have here. This is Christmas color. This is what I'm going to use, and back and front are going to be alike. So that's why it's so simple. Back and front is going to be alike. You are going to knit back and front the same way, and it's so cute. Just trust me as I say, it's so cute. So guys, if you are just coming by my channel for the first time, you are welcome. This is Knitting Catalog, where we simplify knitting and make it simple for you to go on your project. So guys, you need to subscribe so that you can follow us on this journey to know how to knit various projects in knitting. So to my existing subscriber, thank you so much for supporting me, for believing in me, for showing up every week on my channel. Thank you so much guys. I really love you guys. So let's go back to today's tutorial. So right now I'm going to use punch card. I want it to look like crochet knit. So I'm using punch card number 7 for this, and I'm using it for tux pattern. And right now let's go on to cast on. So I'm going to cast on 50 by 50 for this project, 50 by 50 needle, and I'm going to do a wrap with my cast on. And there's something special about today's e wrap. So I'm going to use double yarn. I'm going to use double yarn. There's one of my yarn on the floor, so you can see I'm going to use double yarn because I want my dress edge to be steady. I'm not doing any special design on the edge of the dress, so I want it to be steady. So that's why I'm using double yarn. I said earlier that this is 3-ply wool, so we are having 6. So we are having 6 here, so 6-ply, and I'm using it to cast on with a wrap, 50 by 50 needle. So that's it guys. I'm going to go ahead and install the double yarn into my carriage and change my tension to 10 and knit one row with my double yarn. So I'm going to hold it with my hand. Make sure the one coming from the antenna is a little bit surplus. Then I'm going to go and knit. So this will need a little energy. So that's it guys. You can see what we have. So right now I'm going to push the needle out to E position again. That's it. Then removing the second yarn that I kept on the floor, so leaving the yarn on the antenna on. So I'm going to cut this. That's it. Then with this coming out from antenna, I'm going to do another ear wrap again. So with the single yarn, ear wrap again. So that's it guys. I'm going to press hold on and drive my carriage down to where my yarn is. So that's it, and install my yarn back, change my tension back to 9 and knit one row. right now. Press this back and knit one row. So that's it, guys. So this is my edge design for the dress. Then I'm going to find a way to hang my comb on it, on this work right now. So that's it. Make sure it's nicely fixed on the work. Then I'm going to hang comb because I'm going back to, punch card knitting right now. So I'm going to hang this right now and this here. So that's it. Then with my tension 9 and my punch card number 7, I'm going right now to inform my punch card I want to go into punch card knitting by turning this. Then I'm going to knit one row. So that's it, guys. I didn't count this my rows that I've knitted. So it's right now I want to set my row counter to count my rows for me. So counting starts from here, guys. So I'm going to set my row counter to 0 0, my row counter to 0 0 right now. Then I'm going to go ahead and press this last two buttons together for tucks pattern, then move my card opening to large. So right now I'm going to go ahead and knit with white color for row. So I'm knitting with the white color tension 9, guys. For row right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then checking what I have here. If it's okay, then my green color is on the floor. I'm going to use the green color right now and knit 4 rows again in green. So that's it. Then move down and change my yarn to red color. I'm going to knit 4 rows right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to change back to white and knit 6 rows. So guys, we are at 18 rows right now. So right now I'm going to change back to green and knit 20 rows of green. See in my punch card knitting. So 20 rows of green right now. So that's it, guys. 20 rows of green. So I'm going to go ahead again and change my yarn and knit with 20 rows of red right now in my pattern. So that's it, guys. So right now I'm going to go ahead and do away with these red green colors. I'm going to go ahead and use color white right now for 50 rows. I'm going to knit with color white for 50 rows. So 50 rows right now of color white. So you can see what we have. It's raining, guys. It's raining. You can see what we have right now. So my rows counter is showing me 108. So this is what we have right now. So I'm going to off my punch card knitting right now. off my punch card knitting and knit 2 rows, 2 rows right now. That's it. And I'm going to knit with waist yarn right now to drop this, because I'm going to refix it on 23 by 23 needle. So I'm going to remove it right now. So knitting with waist yarn right now, few rows. So I'm going to drop it right now. You can see what we have. I'm going to drop it and return some needle and leave 23 by 23 needle on B position for me to fix the work back on 23 by 23 needle. So 23 by 23 needle right now. So this is what we have as 23 by 23 needle. So I'm going to go ahead and I've already calculated how I'm going to fix this, because this is 50 by 50 going into 23 by 23 needle. There are some needle that are going to take 3 stitches, and those needles are just 8 needles. So I'm going to distribute the 8 needles right now to take 3 stitches. So this is okay. Then here, 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 and here. So this outside are going to be taking 3 stitches, and the rest are going to take 2 stitches. By so doing, this 50 by 50 stitches, that is 100 stitches, will enter perfectly well on 23 by 23 needle. So I'm going to go ahead right now and fix. I'm going to fix the way I knit it, this side facing me, because I'm going to continue in the punch card knitting immediately after fixing it. So I don't need to turn it. I have to leave the tux pattern facing me. So guys, you can see what we have. So right now I'm going to loose off the waist yarn. So that's it guys, and I'm going to go ahead and knit 1 row right now. So fixing my yarn back, white yarn, fixing it back, and with tension 9. I'm still using tension 9. So I'm going to knit 1 row right now, and I'm going to hold my card. At this point I'm going to hold my card and knit 1 row right now. So that's it. So that's it guys, you can see what we have. So I'm going to hang my weight on it, because I'm going to go back to the tux pattern knitting, and the tux pattern knitting, some needle are out and they are taking multiple stitches, and the loop on them is ×4, because we are knitting in large. So you need to add enough weight to this type of knitting, this type of tux pattern knitting, to make everything to knit properly. So that's why I'm going back to hang this right now for the remaining part of the baby dress. So that's it. So I'm going to inform my carriage. I want to go into punch card knitting and knit 1 row right now with tension 9. That's it guys. Then I'm going to open my card to large and press the last 2 buttons for tux pattern. Then right now I'm going to knit 30 rows in tux pattern. 30 rows right now guys. So here is 30 rows. So this is what we have. So I'm going to have all the punch card knitting setting. I'll hold my card, Then I'm going to knit 2 rows, then knit with waist yarn to turn this right now, because I want to knit bound for this. So I'm going to knit 2 rows right now to close the needle, then remove this. You can see, then knit with waist yarn right now. Just knit few rows with waist yarn, then I'm going to turn this right now. So dropping it, then turn, then I'm going to fix it back right now. So you can see what we have, guys. I'm going to push it out and lose out the waist yarn right now. So that's it, guys. So right now I'm going to change my tension back to 7. I'm using tension 7 right now, and knit 12 rows with tension 7. So 12 rows right now. So I'm not going to count this row because I move my carriage back to here. So it's right now I'm going to count my 12 rows. So counting the 12 rows right now. 1. So that's it. Then I'm going to fold this right now, using the paw side to fold. So I'm going to bind off without knitting any rows. You know, just want the side of the bind off to be neat, so I don't want to knit any row. So I'm going to bind off this way. So guys, getting to the number 12, this is center 0. So getting to number 12 needle here, I have to mark that place for the stripe that is going to be holding the gown for the shoulder side. So I have to mark here. At 12 needle, this is center 0, so I'm going to go to number 12 needle and mark that place for that. The number 12 needle at this side, this is it, so I have to mark. Then I'm going to continue to bind off. So that's it, guys. We are done. You can see how cute and pretty this is right now. So guys, we are going to go back right now to the back of the dress and knit high cord. So at that particular place I marked. So here is needle 12. So I'm going to go and fix on 4 needles right now. So I'm going to make sure my 3 transfer tools, the center one is on the 12th needle, this particular stitches that I mark. I'm going to fix the bind off stitch and fix it on 3 needle. Then I'm going to come in to this side and fix one on another needle. The 4 needles are coming towards the center of the dress. So right now I'm going to get my yarn and press this slip pattern buttons. I'm going to press this particular one and change my tension back to 9 again, and I'm going to knit 120 rows in high cord. So I'm going to knit 120 rows and bind off. Then I'm going to come here and knit the same way. That's one. Then making sure my yarn is perfectly okay on the antenna. Then I'm going to be counting. I'm going to be counting it in my mind. I'm not going to use row counter. So but immediately I get to 120, you are going to see me bind off. So guys, you can see what we have. This is 120 rows right now. So I'm going to bind off. So I'm going to take this and come to this place, then knit one row, then here to here, knit one row, then knit and bind off with the one needle left. Then I'm going to cut and leave a little tail for me to be able to hide it inside the eye cord. So that's it. Then I'm going to repeat this to this side. So guys, you can see what we have. You can see what we have. You can see the band right here. It folded back and reinforced the front side. So it's just like something like ball gown, just something like ball gown. And I'm going to tack this up to this band at the back. I'm not going to allow the tacking to show in the front, and I'm going to knit exactly like this again. That will be the back or the front side. So then join it, sew it, and neatly hide this inside the eye cord knit, and that's all. That's all. So here is the second one. You can see what we have, guys. So it's going to be like this, and tying the rope together, tying the stripe together. So it's going to be like this. That's how it's going to be. And it's going to need jacket for sure, because this is for newborn baby. So my next question is for you guys. So what kind of jacket do you think we should knit next for this? My next video is going to be on the jacket that will fit this, because this is for newborn baby and you cannot just leave it armless. So you have to have a jacket. So what color do you think? And is it long sleeve or short sleeve? So just leave it in the comments. Let me hear your view in the comment section. Thank you.